Rookie of the Year, All-Star Game MVP, NBA champion, and an estimated net worth of a cool $41 million. Well, we can say Kyrie's got it all. At just 28 years old, Kyrie already made a huge name for himself in the NBA. He cemented his star status back in 2016 when he was able to carry the Cleveland Cavaliers to the championship. He pretty much quickly signed up to the Boston Celtics the following summer. But when you're Kyrie, well, that won't be a problem. In fact, in 2019, he signed up a whopping $141 million deal with the Brooklyn Nets. What? The deal would earn Kyrie a $31,742,000 base pay. So, with all the cash streaming in, you might be wondering, how does Kyrie spend his money? Is he creating million-dollar movies? Or is he spending it on some fancy bling and yacht parties? You're in for luck. Are you ready? Because today, we will talk about Kyrie Irving's most expensive and ridiculous things. Before starting out his NBA career, Kyrie was already a basketball prodigy. Yes, he has the genes for it. In fact, he can already dribble at 13 months old. By 4, he was able to shoot in a regular height hoop. So, it's no surprise that by 6, Kyrie can make a left-handed layup. So it also helps that his dad has had a basketball background and his godfather was Rod Strickland. However, while he might have the gift, Kyrie worked hard to earn his millions. If you're a Kyrie fan, you might already know that he wraps the balls in a plastic bag so he can learn how to control it with less friction. This might explain why Kyrie can move seamlessly despite being under pressure. So, with all his hard work and success, how does Kyrie spend his money? Now, let's roll on to the top of the list. $1 million shoe collection. While NBA stars might make their name on the court, they can also make a huge buck from endorsements. And one of the biggest endorsements any NBA player can have is a good old sneaker deal. In fact, Kyrie has made a name for himself outside of basketball when he signed up for a lucrative deal with Nike. His Kyrie shoe collection, which is known for its quirky and colorful designs, became the top seller and earned around $11 million. Kyrie is also pretty hands-on with his shoe design, and he explains that he is constantly inspired by anything progressive. He also cites his dad as his main source of inspiration. So, what better way to endorse your brand than to wear it? Yes, Kyrie wears his own shoes on the court. His newest addition, the Kyrie 6, retails at $130. Now, this might not be that expensive as compared to other sneakers, but Kyrie specifically wanted his shoes to become more accessible and cheaper for everyone. Aside from his own shoe collection, Kyrie also loves to sport Air Jordans. In fact, he was seen sporting an off-white Air Jordan 1 Chicago, which can cost up to $190, as well as a Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Cactus Jack, which retails at $170. Now, Kyrie revealed that he only wears his $100 shoes once, so he can give it away and donate it to charity. But if Kyrie has his favorite pair, that would be Nike Cortez. In fact, Kyrie says he uses it all the chance that he can have because it reminds him of his favorite rapper, Kendrick Lamar. On a shopping trip with Complex, Kyrie even spent more than $300 buying 4 pairs of shoes. But given his $1 million net worth, we're pretty sure it still wouldn't hurt his pockets. $20 million movie. Well, it all started with a Pepsi ad featuring Kyrie as an old man named Uncle Drew, a character that is actually based on a basketball star's persona. This eventually led to a feature film in 2018. Now, Uncle Drew only had a modest $20 million budget. Despite its limited budget, the movie became a big success. In fact, the film grossed $47 million in the box office and led to Kyrie signing an endorsement deal with General Mills. But did you know that Kyrie's love for acting actually began way earlier? Bet you didn't know that he actually played in his own school adaptation of the famous Disney film High School Musical. Aside from basketball, Kyrie is really interested in singing and dancing and can play the saxophone. However, Kyrie's Disney ties did not end there. In fact, he became a Disney television star.
Dude, you're Kyrie Irving!
Yes, you heard it right. Kyrie appeared on a Disney XD show called Kickin' It. What? With some acting chops, Kyrie is an all-for-that star status. In fact, he used the platform to connect to his younger fans and inspire them to reach their goal. Do you think that Kyrie might end up in Broadway? Let us know in the comments below. $1 million jewelry collection. As he admits it, Kyrie is pretty much an essential type of guy, so nothing really too flashy for this one. But that doesn't mean that he doesn't have some cool bling. In an interview for GQ magazine, Kyrie lists down the top things that he can't live without, and one is his Rolex Sky Dweller. Now, this can set you off to around $40,000 to $50,000. But aside from paying for a good expensive timepiece, Kyrie admits that it also holds a bit of sentimental value. That's because it reminds him of his dad. Kyrie explains that his dad used to own a Rolex watch, but somehow he lost it. Oops, sorry dad. Another thing that Kyrie can't live without is his Cartier bracelets. Now, Cartier is known for their really expensive jewelry, and each gold bracelet can cost around $10,000 to $40,000. Now, that's a lot. During the interview, Kyrie was seen wearing not just one, but 3 Cartier bracelets in his arm. He has 2 gold bracelets and one that's iced out, which would probably cost him around $60,000. However, Kyrie says that he didn't actually buy it. Instead, his dad gave it to him. Well, we can say Kyrie's a big family guy. Plus, he also owns a Cleveland championship ring which costs around $15,000. These rings carry a 6.5 carat, including 400 diamonds, 14 carats yellow gold, and 10 carats white gold. But since Kyrie is an NBA star in his own right, the ring can cost more given the value of its owner. Car collection. In 2012, Kyrie won the Rookie of the Year award. Along with it came a Kia Sorento, which at that time cost $21,250 to $34,850. However, reports claim that Kyrie wasn't into that type, so instead, he donated it to charity. But Kyrie also has his own set of amazing car collections. In fact, he owns a Ferrari 458, which costs around $1.35 million. He also owns an all-black Lamborghini and 2 Audi R8s. He was spotted with an all-black and a black and white model that can range from $71,280 to $424,500. Kyrie was also filmed sporting a Jeep, a 2014 Jeep Wrangler, which can range from $4,840 to $75,130. Real estate. Aside from cars, jewelry, what more can an NBA star collect? Well, for Kyrie, it's also about owning multiple real estates. Kyrie purchased a home in the Ohio area for $800,000 from former Cavalier Daniel Gibson. But it's not just your regular house. It's a 5,500 square foot mansion. The mansion has 4 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. It even had a basketball hoop in the living room and boasts a music recording studio. Eventually, Kyrie sold the home for a whopping $1.7 million. However, the asking price got lowered to $1.1 million and even dropped at $755,000, which set Kyrie a $5,000 loss. With all those big purchases, we can all say that it's well-deserved. At just 28, Kyrie had achieved so much, and we can't wait to see what else is in store for him. What other investments do you think Kyrie should splurge on? If you enjoy watching this video, please do us a favor. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell button so we can keep you updated on the latest financial tips and trends. Are you ready?